Hi there, friends. It's Fern and Frank with JavaWalkerWorld. Well, we've been asked to do a tiny house tour of our cabin. Some people call it a cottage. Some people call it a chalet, depending on where you are in the world. We all have different names for it. We like to call it our tiny cabin in New Brunswick, our getaway from everything, and New Brunswick has opened their arms to us. They have been so kind, and our neighbors have been so great, and we just love it here. So let's take a look at what this cabin is. We've done a little bit of work on it. The cabin, let me give you some background on this in case you haven't seen our previous videos. We bought this cabin sight unseen. We bought it this past winter, earlier this year, and we liked what we saw on realtor.ca, and it's winter time, and we were in Ontario, and this is in New Brunswick. We really didn't want to drive that far because we're about 10 hours by car to get to this cabin from our home, and we didn't want to drive in the winter time for that long. So price was right. The cabin looked nice. We spoke to the agent. The agent was very good. We really liked him, and he didn't candy coat anything. So we put an offer in, and it was accepted. So here we are in, I think it was March, and we had bought a tiny cabin in New Brunswick. So, you know, the process was really easy. Our possession date was the end of March. Yeah, our possession date was the last day of March, I believe. And when we got here, it was full of snow. But we were pleased to see the cabin was just a 2-year-old cabin. It was brand new. Everything was nice and tidy, and the construction was apparent that the construction was good. And it was a solid cabin. So we had to wait until late summer to come up here and see what the grounds were like. What did we find when we got here? We found that we had a pond, that it was really overgrown, and we had to tame it down a bit. As much as I want to keep the nature as real as it can be, there is a level of comfort in having a little bit of lawn and a little bit of space around the cabin. You just feel safer. So Frank and I proceeded to clean up the grounds. It came with a shed, which really wasn't even mentioned in the listing. So it came with a shed. The shed, you know, needed a lot of work. And so that's what we occupied our time with, was working on the shed. And yeah, we had some fun with that. It's still not totally finished, but it's good enough for this year. We just need to do some back work around the roof area on the shed, and we'll take care of that next year. There's plenty of time. So we're good with that. We were busy leveling off the property, doing a nice clean driveway, and putting some grass seed, which I'm happy to say the grass seed has taken, and it is starting to grow. So we're going to let it do its thing, and we probably won't touch or cut it until next spring. We'll try to get here early, or actually late spring, so that we can mow it and keep it nice and healthy. But enough of all of that. Thank you for joining us, and we're going to take a little walk around the cabin.
We are Frank and Fern with JavaWalkerWorld. Join us on our journey to quench your thirst for the simple pleasure of a good coffee and explore our magnificent world one step at a time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Subscribe, thumbs up, would be much appreciated. Any comments that you may have to improve or unimprove or
It's important for us. We really want to get monetized, and it would be really helpful if you enjoyed this video and you like this type of thing. Give us a thumbs up, send us a comment, subscribe, put on your notifications so that you know when our next video
is coming up.
Now, every Sunday at noon, we post and upload new videos.
So stay tuned for our next upcoming video. As if you catch our last video, if you didn't, we climbed a mountain and we told you how hard and how frustrated that was, and we'd probably never do it again. But you know, like
I think we will do it again. We'll just be a little wiser.
Watch our next video. We do go to another mountain.